Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the better than nothing approach, the better than nothing mentality. It saved me in some aspects of my life when I've applied that, and it's completely fucked with me. Completely hurt my life, hurt my being, hurt my existence when I forgot that approach, when I forgot that idea, that rule. The rule is this, it's simple in life. I don't know who thought of it, how, nobody thought of it. Anyone that's a thoughtful person kind of over time realizes this themselves, but you can communicate it as well once you realize it. So the the approach is this: better than nothing. A little is better than nothing, and a little bit more is better than just a little. Incremental is okay. Small gains are okay. In fact, small gains are desired because that's the only way you build anything. So if you're investing, you're trying to build wealth. If you say, "Oh, I can't put 25 bucks away per month because that's just too little." That's how my mother was. My mother, her entire life, she couldn't invest and save money because when she finally had that 25, take that 25, put it in the piggy bank and put it away. She would always think and say to herself, wait, and to me and to others, wait, 25. What's this 25? This is nothing. I can't do anything with this. What am I going to do? Put it in the piggy bank. And she allowed herself to get discouraged, to get dark, to get sad, to look at the entire mountain and say, oh my God, how am I going to get to that mountain? Well, the way you get to it is with a single step. So stop looking all the way up at the mountain. Take your vision to just a few steps above and focus there. But sometimes you can't do it. Sometimes it's hard for some reason. Sometimes you can't help yourself. You just look at the mountain and you're just in awe of it, and you can't do it. You're too paralyzed. That's what my mom did with that 25. I was the opposite of that. I could put $10 away, $10 away, and that was an easy win. That was a win for me, and I got the endorphin rush. I got the good feeling. All that stuff worked well. But in school, so I did that when I was in school even because I was so financially insecure mentally that I felt I needed to save. But in school, I didn't apply that approach, right? So you can apply that modality or approach in different parts of your life. You can apply it in one part and completely not apply it in another part. So I didn't apply it in school when I had an assignment or a test or a paper. I couldn't ever, for example, sit down and just write one paragraph of a 5 or 10 page report. I would always think, oh my God, one paragraph, what does that mean? Or do a little bit of research and do some notes. Wouldn't be able to do it because it was too small of a percentage, too tiny of a percentage compared to the overall project. I couldn't help it. I looked at the whole mountain. I saw the entire mountain and I was just in awe, daunted by it, freaked out by it. I got anxious and I got paralyzed. So that wasn't a good habit for being in school. For working out, I used to not understand working out. I used to think it's something else. Then I started applying the better than nothing approach. I said, hold on, let me apply. I wasn't that successful with money. I made a ton of mistakes, but I felt good about my saving. I felt okay about it. I felt like I was on the right track and I didn't feel miserable doing it. When I put $10 away, I felt good. So I said, and I liked it. I felt that domain was a domain in which I had control, where I didn't have too much anxiety in terms of my actions, right? Of course, I'm anxious about having a lot of money because I'm financially insecure in terms of my past. But like when I look back at a particular year, I said, "Oh, I did a good that year. Every week, I saved a little bit of money, and I felt really in control." It's a good way to feel, and it's a way that's gonna help you do better in that endeavor. It's gonna push you to keep going year after year. So with school, I wasn't doing that very well. All through college, I wasn't doing that well. But with working out, I finally started applying that approach. I said, hold on. I wasn't daunted. Like with school, looking up at that whole mountain and seeing the entire mountain, daunted and anxious, right? My mom saving 25, thinking about her like goals in 10, 15 years and being daunted, realizing how little that 25 was, right? Daunted and anxious and then paralyzed. I wasn't like that with working out, right? With school, I was. With education, I was. But now with working out. With working out, I didn't know how to approach it. I had no idea that it's of the same type of thing that anything else in the world is. That you can still approach it in the same way as you approach any other goal. And when I started the better than nothing approach, when I started realizing that, hey, my like if I do 10 push-ups today, that's better than doing zero. If I do 20, that's better than doing 10, and that's okay. That's a small win. My entire life changed with working out. The most important thing is I felt better about working out. I felt like I was actually doing a good job. That matters. That's what helps you do better. And I actually was doing better because instead of being, well, instead of being daunted, but I wasn't daunted. I'm saying I wasn't. My my lack of engagement with working out wasn't of the daunted and anxious variety. It was more of the confused variety. But once I started applying that, I just saw a lot of improvement. It sounds simple. It sounds like too simple. Like, dude, better than nothing. Yeah, one push up is better than zero. But come on, what's one push up? But there's magic to it. There's magic to it. And you have to believe it for it to work. If you don't believe me, if you're not going to take my advice, then you're just not going to work for you. But once you actually believe it enough to actually try it, a magical cycle will start. There's a mystery to it. There's a mystery to the world and to self improvement and self development. Obviously, there's also a non mystery. There's a rationality and framework based in physics and reality, but there's also equivalent in equivalent magnitude. There's just pure mystery to it, and we don't quite know or understand why certain things work out. But something in our minds, in all human minds, I'm sure, benefits from taking easy wins and getting an endorphin rush. So if I do 10 push-ups and then I say, oh my God, 10 push-ups. Oh my God, I should have done 50. 50 was my goal. I did so little today. I'm such a terrible person. What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen tomorrow? Am I going to be more or less likely to work out? Really, really what's going to happen tomorrow? But if I do 10 and I say, good job, you did 10. You've never done push-ups before. Finally you did 10, dude. Finally you did 10. Well, maybe I'll get a good endorphin rush. Maybe I'll feel good about myself. Maybe my confidence will increase. Maybe tomorrow I'll remember it, not consciously, not consciously, maybe subconsciously. Something inside me will remember, hey, you did the 10 push-ups, you got a win. So there's an easy thing you could do to get another win. Maybe do 15 and you get another endorphin feeling win, endorphin fueled win. And then you do 20, and then you do 25 and 30. So small gains, small wins matter. Those are pretty much most of the wins you're going to get. You're only going to get small ones. Very few of your wins are going to be big anyways. So